Do you know the whole story behind the missing Muppet song? When the Muppet Christmas Carol was produced in 1992, it originally included a song called When Love Is Gone. This was an emotional ballad sung by actress Meredith Braun, who played Belle in the film, and touched on the heartbreaking breakup with fiancé young Scrooge. During the early test screening phase, the film included this song, but then the studio came to Brian Henson and said, "The kids are getting a little bit fidgety during this sequence. We think it's maybe a little slow and maybe even too sad for the kids in the audience. Those kids with no attention span grew up to be us." Brian Henson, however, really wanted to keep the song in the film. He felt that there was some emotional gravitas that was needed to show the pivotal moment in Scrooge's life that really caused his humbug nature to stick. It also worked as a pivotal moment in his spiritual journey, so to speak, that really helped him see how his attitude had changed the course of his life. Not only that, but the song had been written by Paul Williams, who also wrote Kermit the Frog's hit Rainbow Connection. Nevertheless, Henson and the studio struck a deal, agreeing that the song would be removed for the theatrical release, but would be included in the home video release. So if you grew up with the VHS version of this film, you might be thinking, what? This song is part of the film. I remember this song. If you grew up with the DVD version, you might be thinking, I have no idea what this song is. That's because when they went to produce the DVD version of this film, they realized they had lost the negatives for this song. Brian Henson was like, what? Henson was determined to keep this song in the film. They tried cutting the portion from the VHS version and editing it into the DVD version, but because they were different aspect ratios, it just looked weird. So they decided to go ahead and cut it again. But in 2020, they were remastering the film in 4K, and Brian Henson got a call saying, can you come down and look at the film that we just remastered? Alas, they had found the original negative of When Love Is Gone. So back into the film, the song went just like Brian Henson had originally wished. Fans are constantly asking us whether the version of the film we're screening does or does not contain When Love Is Gone. Answer is, it does. Check out Disney's The Muppet Christmas Carol in concert live to film, coming to Toronto this November and Kitchener this December.